Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Bastard's Guide to Direwolf20. So, Rookie has been visiting for a little while, and he will be again, but, first, we're gonna be... oh dear. First, I'm going to, see what I can manage for a small episode here in between. Rookie is dealing with mostly magic, and I was thinking I would start working on, first of all, stabilizing my power input, which I more or less have with the automation, but I kind of just want to be sure that I have it to the extent of what I can do. Now, it always pays to have some spare yellorium, so oh actually yeah, I think I'll keep 30 here. The 15 should be enough to start my reactor up enough to get to my storage, which hopefully will have enough yellorium to kickstart my reactor, and then I'll just start working on automated input and output of stuff. Yeah, so this is not enough to get a full charge on, but it's enough to power up and hopefully power up AE. And when AE is powered up, I can extract yellorium. Oh my, that's a fair amount of yellorium. And I can pop it in over here. There we go. Alright, so now, and actually if I'm a little bit inventive, I'll do this. Now I need to clear up so that they're actually used for what they're supposed to be used for eventually, but actually yeah, I don't even know if it'll input this, so I'll leave it out. There we go. But I'll set up some chests and stuff later on to take care of this little deal. I also want this fully automated instead of just kind of automated, so we'll get to that in a minute. There's enough yellorium to keep us going for a while here, which is good. So yeah, identify immediate needs is the name of the game right now. I probably want to do a farm, so sugar cane and wood would be very useful. And I want to do automation. Alright. Now I also need, see this is filling up, so yeah, okay. My system is almost full. So, how are we for processors? How are we for quartz? We have a little bit of quartz. I think I'm going to make another storage thingamajig, so basically 3 of these combine into 1 of these. We're going to need some more Certus quartz dust, but I think, yeah, we'll take what we have first. Fortunately, we have a good amount of Certus quartz, so I'll get to grinding that up. So this needs so on and so forth, and there we go. 4K ME storage right there. Alright, good. So, now we're back in business a little bit, so let's get these quartz crystals ground up. Yeah, I'm gonna need a fair amount of ground up quartz. Which though realistically shouldn't take very long. And I want to grow some more, and yeah. So anyway, up here is a semi-pseudo automated process, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go down and get some so inscriber calculation, but we're okay for that though. So processors, where are we hurting? Diamond, really. But it should be okay to make some more storage. Yes, we are. But here, let's see, how many diamonds do we have? Well, enough that making 32 will not hurt. So the diamonds I'm not too worried about. And quartz, we have 7 pure Certus quartz. Now I want to make a whole lot more of that, but for right now this will have to do. So we need the engineering press for the diamonds, and we need the calculation press for the Certus quartz. Yeah, there you go. So, whoop. So we're going to start out with the calculation because this is what we have the least of. Now I also want to, thinking if I go down here, there we go. Should actually be able to get my growth acceleration chamber here. There's a little but with that. So I need cable. Alright. So, yeah. This is the drill. Cable there, and then growth acceleration chamber on top of the cable, and then we'll need a bucket and some water. Yeah. Do I have enough sand? I do have enough sand, alright. And this is running smoothly, so, alright. Quartz, we have a ton of dust, which is what we want, and I have some more of this that I'm just gonna get it to grind up right away. But yeah, so we're gonna need some Certus quartz for all intents and purposes. Now, the Certus quartz will actually allow us to make more processors, make more storage in general, and we're gonna need some pretty solid storage if we're gonna keep the quarries running. So for right now, I'm gonna let this finish slowly but surely, but eventually I'm gonna want to fully automate everything in connection with the quarries. Evidently the quarry is still running. So let's see. Yeah, alright. We'll let that do its thing for right now, and I'm gonna go dump a bunch of Certus quartz seeds in here. Oh dear, if I could hit. This is the trouble with void bases as far as I'm concerned. Now if I completely overshoot here, it's gonna fall down there. Yeah, anyway. There we go. Alright. I'll let that grow for a while, and it should be powered, so bucket goes back in here. This shut this down. Alright, good. The stone bricks, I'll recover those when the time's right. Now, I'm gonna need to prettify this a little bit at some point, but we're not quite there yet, because prettifying requires that I have the various ingredients for like making all this. I actually do think I have enough of everything, but you know, I'm just gonna wait until I have the basic production in place. Plus I want to make so that the production facility for sack mill, alloy smelter, etc. is actually upstairs. So we need to pull wiring, and we need to do a lot of other stuff, so might as well do that when I have everything ready for it. So I'm going to need 2 of these transfer nodes. I'm going to need 2 vanilla chests. Let's see, so this and there, right? There you go. So this one extracts, and this one puts it in there. Alright, just now I can actually just give it enough yellorium to keep it running for a while, so and I want to keep some yellorium in spare for right now, but we'll look into that. So yeah, this is a slow process. Transfer nodes are not the fastest thing on this planet, but either way, this is full, this is filling up, and this is empty, and this is pulling it out and into here. Alright, good. Alright, so this, the energy usage on this is pretty severe, but we're not yet fully depleting it, so that's good. Over here we have blazes going. Good. Blitz rods, it's going to be very interesting. Blitzes, like I told previously, it's a new thing, and I think it's from this version of like the very latest, well, the very latest in Direwolf20 anyway. of the thermal expansion updates. I think that's the one doing this, so it's a little funky, but the blitzes make a product that cannot be used for anything. That's essentially what it comes down to. It will be usable for something later, but at the moment, no dice. Anyway, okay, so cobblestone's ticking upwards, so that's definitely doing something. I want marble, andesite, diorite, and granite sorted away into something else. Anyway, so hardened. Okay, so I need obsidian dust, or pulverized obsidian, and lead. I think I might need some more of this, actually. Alright. So obsidian has to go. That way I can get 16 lead instead. And for obsidian I'll need a full stack of that. There we go. Okay. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to start loading in. Alright. So this will take care of some more hardened glass. I need the hardened glass because I want to make deep storage, and deep storage is yeah. Alright, so obsidian. Is there 2 pounds for me now? Lead. Processed lead is always good. And obsidian, yeah, very good. Alright, so there's enough to make another round of, oh dear. Whoop, there we go. Nope, not gonna happen. There we go. Okay, good. So we're gonna let the second batch run through. I want several deep storages so that I can dump everything that's sort of big and something I get a lot of. I want to dump that off in deep storage. So as you can see, we're already filling up on everything here, so deep storage is something that'll need to happen very soon. So deep storage, and in order to get that, I need, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna do 4 for right now. So in order to get 4 of those, I need, oh yeah, okay, never mind. The chest, there we go. 1, oh my, are we that low on wood? We are indeed that low on wood. Alrighty, well in that case, I'm gonna need to get my massive lumber axe. Or that's not quite the lumber axe. Oh yeah, that's in a different, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna take this lumber axe out and I'm gonna chop down some trees. But I think it's time to put up some automated farming. So I'll go for tree right away because tree farm is, first of all, it's really simple, and second of all, I promised Ricky that I'd go over the finer details of other farming with him. So I figure we can do that when he is back, and that'll probably be for me later on today when it's going to be released. I don't quite know, but I do try to build up a little bit of a buffer so that even on days where I actually can't record, I still have something to release. So yeah, I'm sorry if you were expecting several releases a day, but I'm trying to keep it at least 1 or 2 published episodes every day. So yeah, I need to pick up all this wood. This should cover the needs for right now, though. The benefit to this is whenever we need dark wood for Thumbcraft, then there'll be some of that too, unless I actually use it all, which I actually might very well, so I guess that's no given. Yeah, definitely need definitely need to start processing. So, for a tree farm, a small area up here would probably be nice. I'm gonna hammer this tree down to make room, and I'm gonna take this one out too. This should make for a decent area. There we go. Alrighty. This is not supposed to be easy. Anyway, so up here I'm gonna make a tree farm. And it should be loaded. I'll check that in a minute. Whoa, okay. Anyway, step one. I need some deep storage. In order to get there, I need a bunch of this. So there we go. 8 of those. I need more. So, chests, we have 10. I need 16 for 4 deep storage chests. So, yeah. Alright, I need 15. In order to get there, 15, we're gonna need... Not 15, 16, we need 6 more, so wood. Alright, I'm gonna grab a little bit more wood. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna... There we go, alright. So this way we have just one type of planks in here, which again will make it a lot easier for me when I'm trying to not completely clog up my storage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see if the system agrees with me. 15 strong boxes. There we go. Alright, so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter. I can check up there. So there we go. Alright. Yeah, and the last one goes in. This should hopefully lead us to 16 strong boxes. And then I need to combine these into... Shoot, I'm out of Endarium. Endarium is fairly easy to make, so I'm gonna run some shiny ore through the processing system, and hopefully I'll be able to make some Endarium real quick. I think it might be worthwhile to make the first couple of storage chests before I worry about getting my Endarium in order, because we're running out of storage and it's going fairly fast, so I don't want to risk anything there. Now export, I have an export bus there, an acceleration there. Yeah, so I'm thinking iron first, maybe some of the other stuff initially. Decisions. Do we have any barrels? Nope, none at the moment. Actually, I could dump off everything I have in barrels and get room for this, so maybe that's worth... I need a test rack for that, so yeah, we'll get to it. I'm going to start out exporting all my iron to one of these chests. Or do that, I'm going to need some cable, and I don't have a lot of that, so do we have any more fluid? And that's a little bit on the iffy side. 24 of those. Nether quartz. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then some redstone. There we go. Alright, it is time to craft on the fly again, and let's see. This is not quite done yet, so I'll just let that sit. It's the only water pool I have out here, so, you know. That's going to be left a little redstone behind, but I'll probably get it before it despawns, and if not, then too bad. Alright, so I'm going to get most of these out as fluid crystals and grind them up, because I'll need the powder, but for a little bit of it, I'm just going to have to react right now. So quartz, I need Certus quartz, and we're going to, oh, never mind, we're gonna need to just use these. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's get some of this exported and worry about some of the rest in a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely, I'm gonna, there you go. We're gonna need a controller out here shortly, so yeah, this is definitely gonna need a controller. I don't think pulling them like this is gonna have any benefit at the moment, so I'm gonna yank this away and put these down again. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna dump a deep storage unit down here, and one down here, and one down here. And then I'm going to put the export on the first one of them. I'm also going to give it some speed. And then I'm going to put the iron in here, and I'll then proceed to make a storage bus. Actually, I should make the storage bus right away. Now, I don't know if I am going to have enough channels for ever and a day. There's 2 exports, drive, and that thing, that's 4. And then up there, we have 5, 6, and we're going to have 7. Okay, well 7 isn't too horrible, so I think this is probably grown. Alright, good. I'm going to make some fluid crystals and pure fluid. But yeah, I think we'll be able to pull this off of what we have, but I'll want to cook up some skystone for later use, so that I can actually start getting a controller and start, making a bigger system up there. Anyway, I'm gonna keep these. I need storage bus, and it's gonna have to look like this. Well, how are we looking for components? Not very good. So 2 of these, and we need 1 of these. Whoop. There we go, and I'm going to need an enemy interface. Beautiful, okay, so we have everything for this. There we go, storage bus. Alright, well, we'll start exporting the iron then, seeing we can actually prioritize it now so that we have, okay, yeah. So I'm going to move this. Good. And I'm going to put the storage bus on top. Technically, I guess I don't have to do this, but I just think it makes the most sense to put it like this. Speed on there. This needs priority 100. And I'm going to pop this in there and it'll start. Whoop. Popping iron in. Alright, good. So, this pops iron in at reasonable speed, and this has priority 100 for stuff already stored in here. There we go. So slowly all the iron's going to be moved over here, and that'll make some room in the main storage system. Alright, and we'll have to do this for the coal and for the gravel too, probably for the redstone every time. This I want to export, but yeah, I'll do that later. So initially we're going to need a farm. For that we're going to need a planter. So, planter. Okay, do I have any clay? I do. Okay. Over time we're going to need more planters, but for right now I'm actually only going to make exactly what I need, so so machine frame, this is fairly simple to make. I'm going to need some iron, 2 of those. I'm going to need a machine frame for the other, for the grinder too, or the harvester too, so I'm going to make one for each. I don't remember what kind of gears I need for the harvester, so oh well. And this I need, okay, good. So let's see, this needs redstone reception coil, very well. Alright, there we go, planter. And then we need a harvester. To do harvester, and what do we have out of all of this? I don't think, in honesty, that used shears will work, but it's just a guess. Anyway, shears, make those. I need my shears anyway, so in more axe, 2 of those, and let's see, yeah, gold, gears, and whatever connects here. Okay, there you go. Alright, so harvester coming right up. Now, we're going to need an upgrade for this, in order for the harvester to actually have any sort of range. So, let's get an upgrade. For a decent size, I think diamond's going to be good. So we'll do diamond upgrade. That's 9. I'll demonstrate how that's actually quite a bit more, but we'll get there. Transfer node, I'm going to get 2 of those. And I'm going to get item filters for the transfer nodes. Some transfer pipe. I'm going to need some more transfer pipe. So I wonder, I'm looking for stone. I'm all out of stone. Alright, so let's get this cooked up, shall we? Yeah, so transfer pipe, I'm just gonna do the treasure, because you never know if that's something useful. It was. Okay, and I'm gonna need a tesseract, which again leads me back to I need, shiny metal, so, well, I need Direwolf. Anyway, this is not going to happen without the tesseract, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. Oh well. Yeah, so this will finish up in a few seconds, and then once it does, I'll have to click real fast. Nope. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now shiny is cooking up. I'm gonna have 64 of those. So silver, I'll need 64 silver, and I will need 10. I will need 2 stacks of 10. And I'm gonna need gold. Do I have any? Yep. And pyrotheum. No, very much of that. How about sulfur? We're okay there. Okay, good. So I need shiny ingot, and I need a stack of those. So we're getting there. Okay. 45, 48, 51. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Just one more ingot. That's all I'm asking for. Alright, and this should be done with the shiny stuff, so then. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to make a fair amount of Enderium right now, which is massively overkill, but I don't want to have to deal with making too much of anything right now. I'm tired of being low on, what's that? That's blaze powder. Blaze, well, I imagine that this should sort our blaze powder situation for a little while. There we go, blaze. Now I'm gonna make twice the amount of pyrotheum that I actually need. Yeah, whatevs. But that's, I just figured it was easier that way. I need some pearls. There we go. So, over here. So this is obviously taking a little bit longer because I'm going for the full ordeal, but if I'm constantly running out of Enderium, I'm going to be really annoyed, so might as well just get it over with. So there we go. This is shiny, silver, very good. This turns into Endarium base. Endarium base, then, whoop. Oh, we're making quite a lot of Endarium base this way. Oh yeah, of course, because we get more than one out of each. Anyway, that's okay, because then I can use some more of the pyrotheum as we get on. And I will be needing lots of Endarium as we progress in this. I tend to use Tesseracts for just about everything. I've chosen a void base, which means I'll need to move power around to the overworld and to the nether and everywhere else where I might have a plan to do anything. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. We're going to need pyrotheum and ender pearls. Very good. So yeah, Endarium base, we have a lot of that. And out's going to come Endarium ingots, which will allow us to make a handful of items. This is going fairly slow though, so yeah. Oh well. And the ender pearls will be expended as we go. Anyway, Endarium. So I'm gonna do Tesseract frame. There we go. I'm gonna want some. Well, probably want 2 Tesseracts. Though I could probably do with 1 and an extension cable. So conduit. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. All right. We'll do the conduit. We'll do some. Yeah. Transfer node conduit. Oh yeah, I need it. I need a stone for something. There we go. So I'm gonna get 60 stone slabs. I'm gonna split them up here. I'm gonna get some glass. There we go, and I'm gonna get some redstone, and it will allow. We're gonna have quite a bit of transfer pipe, but it's something that always comes in handy to have. So I figure why the hell not. There we go. Alright, so I need to place this in the overworld. I need to get rid of this. And I need to automate everything around it. So, yeah, Tesseract frame, and I need to check Endarium. Do I have enough for 2 frames? I do. Alright, good. And then I'm just going to check over here. Can I refill the ender pearls? I can, as a matter of fact. Alright. Then I'm going to go back to the base. And I'm a bit of an idiot, so that's okay though, because I coincidentally had what I needed with me. There we go. And there's not a lot of fuel left, so we're gonna have to get some more lava. Yeah. So about that, I am going to head back to the void, and in the void I need. Actually, I have an idea. That's probably going to help me out here. So hopper, I need a hopper. Okay, good. And I need ender pearls. I need half a stack. Very good. Alright, yeah, I think this will make it a lot easier for me. So there we go. The hopper on. I can see the contents of this, and I'm going to pop this in here. And it'll just slowly fill it up whenever it uses anything. So, yeah, alright. So how about this? Pyrotheum, Endarium base, and 1, 2, 3, 4 pearls. Okay. So what happens here is we pop this in there. Pop this in there, and then in here we put this, and that, and that. And we do need 2 more stacks, but we're pretty okay to keep running for right now, which is good. Alright, there we go. So I needed the Tesseract, I'm burning that up. I need a bucket so I could get some lava in the system. And yeah, I need to set up a pump for lava in the nether, but that'll be a story for next time. Actually, I'm just gonna do as I remember it. Whoop. Map. Oh yeah, we're up there. Out here, there's a lava pool somewhere. There we go. This is easier than any other thing, really. There we go. And just run back and put this lava to good use in this smeltery. I'm gonna have to make the TE machines for making tesseracts instead of using the smeltery, but that's the story for later on, I think. For right now, this will have to do. So, one of those buckets, this goes out, this goes in, there we go, and there we go. Alright, so this is running just fine, and it's going to smelt up. I'm going to need to put this in here, and once this is smelted, I can toss it in. Meanwhile, I should consider sleeping, and I should consider, you may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. I wonder where those monsters are. Just like out on the hill, in which case, yeah. Alright, well, so, move this up there, we have 2,000 millibuckets of resonant ender, and I'm going to move this bed to the other side of the room, because this is ridiculous, and it's annoying me. There we go. And then it's going to be morning, so then I can build my farm, which is all I really wanted. So, alright, so this is about to happen, but not yet. Alright, there we go. This goes in, pours more in. Now, the tesseract here isn't done, but we can start the building process. And I might just want to do that. So over here, alright, good. I'm going to place the harvester right here. And I figured I'll put to here, and I'll put something under it as well, so to take care of the fluid. There we go. Anyway, yeah. So, it's going to need power. We can place the tesseract on the side, and then we can dig down here. I don't happen to have a shovel, so this will take forever and a day. I'll just mark things up then. So this is 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. And we'll place the planter down here. Now this marks the exact center of this thing with the 9 upgrade. The base is 3 by 3, so when you get an upgrade of 9, it is 9 on the outside of that, which means you have the 3 by 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then you have an additional 9 in every direction. There we go. So I'm just going to fill this up too with the upgrade. Very well. Once this starts running, it'll start picking up some of the things out here, and some of this will just be planted over. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter which one's the case for most of these things, but yeah, that's how it's going to go. So I'm going to plant some rubber and some oak out here at first, and I'll probably run pure oak when it's actually fully processing. So I'm going to need a shovel, and I'm going to need some various other fun stuff. So this is the nature thingamajig where all things natural go. There we go, okay. I'm gonna bring this with me, and I'll go back to the void to make that tesseract. There we go. Alright. Gravel and dirt. Any shovels in here? Nope, no, okay. And I'll check for tools when I get back on top, I guess. There we go. That's almost perfect. Yeah, there we go. Now I can fill it all up. Good. Just two tesseracts go in here. I'm going to see if I have enough signalum to do anything useful. I actually do, as a matter of fact. But I'll just make a little bit more. So we're going to need the locks first. And again, this used to be named Tinker's Alloy when it was the TE recipe. But it's now actually called bronze. This is something to be aware of. If you're used to the old recipe and you're just blindly searching for Tinker's Alloy. It happened in a patch, which means suddenly I can find my Tinker's Alloy, because it wasn't Tinker's Alloy anymore. Alright, there we go. 2 tesseracts. I'm gonna need a drum. I'll probably want to transport this away from there at some point, but for right now, I'm just gonna set it up. A shovel I can find in the overworld. And did I have any food? Steak, bread, wheat, oh dear. Chicken, 3-cooked chicken, that'll do for right now. Alright, good. I'll probably have to get something more substantial going, like a cow farm or something, so that I can have enough food for all my oh dear, I forgot to get out a shovel. This is really silly. Okay, the way this is gonna happen is get a shovel out from in here. I need a chest. Yeah, there's a shovel. And yeah, I'm gonna need to build a chest, so I'll probably, considering I want to run back and forth between the nether and the void, and yeah. Running back and forth between everything just seems pretty pointless, so alright. There we go, there's the planter. So we're gonna do a double thingamajig here. We're gonna have a transfer pipe. We're gonna have energy conduit. Transfer pipe on bottom, right? Yeah, and energy conduit on top. Now, if I was using oh crap! Yeah, I don't want to do this actually. Now, technically they don't connect because they can't, but I just worry that it'll check the inventory every step of the way going through, like the extra utilities pipes will check inventories all the way through, and that will be a drag. Checking inventory for every step will probably cost some CPU load, and yeah, I try to make my builds CPU friendly, as I like to have tons of massively magic monster machines and stuff, and if you want to realistically keep doing that in a Direwolf20 world, or any other modded world for that matter, then it would seem reasonable to attempt to make them efficient, so they don't clog up the CPU. I mean, you can always invest in a bigger server, but why bother if you can just make your things efficient, and then you don't have to worry about spending all your CPU on something. Alright, so, and actually now I just flipped everything sideways, but that's alright. So I'll put the drum here, and yeah, so tesseract, it's gonna connect somewhere here is probably fine, so I'm going to pop a tesseract down here, and I'll get the power to go there. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So, private, again, item mode, send, fluid, forget it, energy mode, receive, disable redstone, so that whatever redstone gets, it doesn't react to it, and then set it on power. Now everything here should actually be fully charged, and it is. As you can see, it starts picking up things, spitting out. I probably should have gotten, yeah, I probably should have gotten a chest to receive the output before I set this up. Anyway, I can quickly make that, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, so chest for output. Let's just, whoops, take down this tree, and if I stand over here, I can pick everything up as it goes. Oh man. Yeah, so crafting table. There we go. Crafting table goes over here. There you go, and in that I'll need, so let's get a chest going. Alright, good. So I'm going to put that right there. So now everything it grabs is going to end up in this chest. This chest I'm going to put some filters on so that I extract what I want and what I don't want and stuff, but I'll get to that. We'll leave that there for right now. And yeah, I need that too. Good. So, a little bit of sludge there, and all this will probably just be overrun when, but I'm just gonna help it out a little bit. Yeah, so when it starts planting trees, I'll have an idea of where else I need to clear out a little bit, which I will. That over there, right ahead, is definitely going to have to go. Some of the other stuff around here will have to go. But it's no biggie, and it's just easier to see when it started planting trees. And the honesty of it all is that I won't be able to fill it up right away with the little amount of everything I actually do have. So I need some filters, I need to sleep, and I need to dump this off in the nature chest. I think there's some botania chest too, and I missed it, but I'll worry about that later. Alright, so sleep first, because then nothing spawns up there that's going to come blow up my farm while I'm trying to plant it. And yeah, I might as well. So rubber trees and oak saplings. That's the main idea. A farm like this can plant just about anything and harvest just about anything, but I suspect that it's just easier to manage like trees in one farm and other stuff in another one. So anyway, you can do whatever you feel like. Sometimes I make a gigantic farm and then I manage it with like separate planters, so the harvester is bigger than the planters, so several small planters for various crops and stuff, but it just requires an AE system or something similar for sorting. Like this I can make fairly simple, and then everything that's not what needs to go, actually, yeah, I think I have a better idea, so, yeah, alright, there we go. I'm going to put a barrel there, and that'll be my sorting system. That way I don't have to do all sorts of funky things. I can just abuse the barrel. Barrels can be locked, so by locking the barrel to a specific thing... Oh dear. There's a blitz nearby. If you heard that really creepy noise. I suspect that's sound blitzes make. Anyway. There we go. I'm gonna knock this down. I'm going to return stuff to my system soon, so all this, cobblestone in particular, will be exported to the system, and that should look pretty decent. There we go. So, here's the drill. By exporting, it'll try inventories like one at a time, and this inventory will be first on the list. So if it can input into this, it will, and that will be saplings. So we're gonna have to figure out which saplings we want. Oh, did it drop one over here? Oh yeah, good. All right, good. So here we go. These are the saplings we want. I'm gonna lock it to these saplings, so then yeah, it'll take care of them. There we go. Whenever it harvests anything, it'll come in here, saplings will go in here, and everything else will go into the tesseract. The saplings will be exported here. So now, see, the saplings just got exported in, and it'll take a little while because it has to search through everything, but once it does, there we go. Alright, so clearly it is working. I'm going to toss this in there, and it won't end up in here because it can't, so it'll go over there and it'll end up in the ME system. I'll do the same with this. All of this will just go straight back to where it came from. Anyway, this is all funny. I'm just going to keep some of these because I'm going to need them. There we go. Alright, yeah, this will take care of itself, and I'm just going to make sure that it's actually chunk loaded. So what I need to do is overlay loaded chunks. Oh yeah, it is beyond chunk loaded. That's fine. Good. Alright. And yeah, every time I check whether things are chunk loaded, you'll notice it spits out the seed. This only works if you're robbed, but, well, if you want to play with this world yourself, there you have the seed. Knock yourselves out. So, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to need to make some transfer nodes. Somewhere in here there's a blitz. I don't know what the deal is with these blitzes. But there's one in here somewhere. It's not in the base, but it's in one of the walls, I think. Which is somewhat annoying, but we'll find it and we'll kill it eventually. Or actually we won't be using that base a whole lot once we've set up the basics, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the big picture. Yeah, this transfer node. I want some more transfer nodes, as a matter of fact. So transfer node, there we go. Look like that, and it needs another chest. So, oh, that's a good way to do it. Alright, so transfer node. Yeah, this will do. Okay, this will be a little slow, and that's alright. And then that transfer node to take care of stuff, so. And I need to remember to take the book back. Eventually I'll make a book in the overworld too, and I'll kind of block off the portal so you don't see it. Okay, so down here, all of this will go to storage. There's some stuff in here too. Now, the andesite and diorite and such, long term I'll want to sort that away, but short term it'll go into storage, and then I'll make the sorting from storage. So item mode, send only, power and everything else doesn't matter, and owner only, so private. Alright. There we go. So this is doing its thing, and yeah, everything will go in here, and this will go to my ME system. So what do we have in here? We have cobblestone, we have dirt. Alright, so all of this is going in ME. Once that is done, I'll put it on these over here, and then we'll be right about ready to wrap this up for good. Oh dear. Yeah, this about that. Making the brilliant decision to mine the chest that I just stated I'd come clean up later. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, all these are doing their thing, and there we go, chunk loader. Yeah, this will take a while, so I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it work. Meanwhile, check on the tree farm. There we go. Tree's grown up. And eventually, this keeps searching the rows until it finds a row that has trees in it. When it does, it'll start tearing down the tree. This is a fairly big tree, but yeah, it'll come. We have power out here. We have power in here. Alright. So, any minute now, it'll come across that tree and it'll chop it down. I would of course like to show this, but it's a fairly big tree farm, so it might be a while before it gets to that row. So yeah, I'll let it sit. It'll be obvious later when I come back that this is running. Meanwhile, should probably repair my axe and get back to the void and take a look at things out there. I'll want to export my diorite, andesite, etc., granite, so that it's out of the A system, and I'll want to work on my bigger storage. So yeah, alright, and this was for here, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just make some more transfer nodes. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to repair this. Yeah. It's somewhere in here. Alright. That's probably a little hasty, but I'm just tired of having that thing in my base wherever it is. Oh well. We'll worry about that later. So, stone axe, and we'll probably need double up to get it fully repaired, so we'll do that. Alright, and I'll venture to the void, and then I'll probably venture into the world after that. These steps can be dumped into a random chest out here. Yeah, everything else I'll bring with me. To the void. Alright, so this has gone back to processing all the other stuff. The tree farm will take care of itself, and it'll actually start producing a ton of stuff soon. I need a controller, so controller. Yeah, ME controller. There you go. Oh yeah, wasn't I growing? Or did I forget? I forgot to grow fluid crystals. So, sand, whoop, and fluid. Yeah, I'll make a stack. And I'll keep the rest as powder, which is fine. So a stack of fluid, and that was silly as hell, but oh well. There we go. So, this will take a little while to grow. Yeah, we need something more, like, long-term serious than this. Okay, this is fixed up, so I'll take the acceleration card out, I'll stop exporting iron, and I'll collapse this. There we go. Alright, now we need storage bus should be on top, but we'll move that later on when the quarry is ended and the export is done and the other things. Now there's two, and that's where I'm going to continue, so, there we go. And then I need storage buses, so I'll be getting to that in a second. What do I have here? I have some printed stuff, so we'll probably start making processors too. I'll need some redstone. One will do. Yeah, just one stack will do, just like the other one stack would have done nicely. Actually, I think 48 will be fine. Yeah, alright. Acceleration card I can still use, but let's just make these first. So, redstone in the center. processors top or bottom, and silicon top or bottom. There we go. And now it'll make whatever we need. Alright, so I'm gonna make storage bus. In order to make a storage bus, I need these. So formation core, I need 4 of those. And annihilation core, I need 4 of those. Pistons. Shoot. Okay, I have 3. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna make 4 of those too. So, yeah. Great wood log. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make 6 pistons. That seems right. Actually, no, 8 pistons. I'm gonna split them up so that 4 of them are sticky. There we go. There we go. So I can make a full. Yeah, there we go. Good. This 2, 3, 4. Very good. And I'll need some more deep storage chests anyway, so we'll be getting there. I'll probably want to move marble, andesite, diorite, granite, into deep storage, but for right now I think I'm just going to export it to barrels once I get some barrels freed up. But one thing at a time. Let's see. Yeah, I needed to export coal. So coal is next. And oh yeah, I'm probably going to want to watch out here because I'm going to run out of channels soon. I have 3 channels up here, and I have 4 channels down here. I think I have a spare channel. I'll try anyway. If I do have a spare channel, then nope, that broke. Oh yeah, I have an import bus downstairs. Never mind. All right, we're good to go. I don't have any spare channels, so I'll need to make the controller, which again, that's the fluid I need. So, but we'll see the coal disappear from here, and no reason to panic because, well, obviously we have that under control. This should have made some processors, and I'll just remove the excess redstone and printed silicon. Yeah, that's good. All right, good. Yeah, that's a few more processes for us, and that'll allow me to make some of these useful things, such as the controller that requires the engineering processor. That's the diamond one. Let's see, how's this progressing? Oh dear. Okay, so this is running full, and I could process all these things, but I really don't want to deal with it. So I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do the same thing. Whoops. Okay, that did not seem like the same thing, but it worked. Alright. Things will stop spawning now, because there's light in here, which means no more mob spawn, which means no more juice, which means no more anything. So, there we go. We have the mob drops we need for right now. We can always power it up again when we have better sorting and more storage. So I'll just take the items from here that make sense to keep. I'll go through the treasure, because the treasure is always good. Carrot. Oh, carrot. Nice. Niter, zombie brains. Rookie will probably need some of that, so yeah. And actually, zombie brains has been marked as food, so you can eat it. However, it's going to give you massive warp when you do. For those not familiar with warp, that's a concept from Thaumcraft in the Minecraft 1.7 versions. Warp will make you see and do weird things. So yeah, it'll save you if you're about to die, but it comes at a price. Anyway, knowledge fragment, I probably want those out, and I want the potion strength and stuff too, so knowledge fragments, we can get those out. We should probably get the bees out in the long run too, but yeah, we'll worry about that when we get there. Oh yeah. This should not be here, nor should this. Those are good things. I can pop straight into storage and use right away, so can do that. There we go. Alright, anyway, my farm is up and running, and I have a little bit more storage. So at this point I'm going to have to conclude the episode. Again, no MLs in here. Like I really don't understand what's going on there, but it's alright, I guess. So up here you can see the trees have been chopped down, new trees have been planted over here, so that'll just continue to do its thing. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hop back in and start working on getting below so we can finish the episode. Let me just take this. Thank you. Alright, that's gonna sit up there for right now. The other one's ready. And let's see if there's anything down here that's ready to go, because then I can move things around a little bit, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. There's still some stuff working here, but that'll be happily done when the next episode starts. Now these things will work while I'm locked out, so yeah. Though never mind, doesn't matter. As man decided to die right up here, but I think there's going to be plenty in the void to fill a barrel. So I'll just leave the barrels to it, and that's gonna empty out, and I'm probably gonna freak out if I don't remember and think that something made all my made all my chuck or my coal disappear. Anyway, there we go. This will have to grow, and it'll grow while I'm not in, so by the time I get back for the next episode, that will be grown. I'll be able to make the controller, and I'll be able to make some better storage up here, and meanwhile I'll have what I need. Actually, before I log out, I'm just going to expand my storage with some, yeah, so we need 9 of these, right? Yeah, okay, 9 of those. Actually, I need 18. Yeah, 18 is good. And then, whoop. Oh, man. I'll just make a batch. There we go. So, yeah. So, again, means we can get 6 of those. There we go. And then I can get 2 of these, which is where I was going. Now, 16k storage should tide us over for a while. I want to get to 64k all over the place, but yeah, I'm going to need to have my core running for a little bit longer before that's going to happen. This is going to finish up in a moment, and meanwhile yeah. So my head was not charged, and of course everything else seems to be doing just fine. So I'm going to dump the head in here for charging, and it'll do so while I'm gone. So I'll call this an episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.